had planned to go for a walk with one of my friends this afternoon, and we didn't get out until about 12:30. So I didn't get back here until about 3. I know, one hell of a walk, but like from here to the park, it's like a mile, maybe a mile and a half. If I run, I can get there pretty quickly, but we walked. And then we did the inside of the lake, which is 3 miles. And then we took Avery to the playground. And by the time I got home, it was 3 o'clock. Anyway, she had taken a nap like on the way there. So that was it. So that's why I figured I'll just get, I'll do one long live stream tonight. And I knew that she wasn't going to go back and take another nap. So anyhow, I'm here now. And tomorrow I'm going to try to be on early. Like, hopefully, I'm hoping to get on tomorrow by 1:30 because I got a class tomorrow night. Fia, General. Virgo may show up that's of significance. It doesn't show that this person's coming in as a love interest, but it does show there's significance around them. You're no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Maybe this person has something to do with a business opportunity, because it's like a new business opportunity comes in, starting a new journey with a Virgo around. It also looks like they may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You've got growth and transformation coming to you as a person. Pretty interesting. Sandy A, love. Sandy A, love. You are laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. If anyone's trying to pull up a fast one on you, you're not going to have it. Disappointment and heartbreak are moving into the past. You're letting negativity go. I think you're moving on to greener pastures. Wherever you are in your love life, I think you're leaving things in the past that aren't working and you're moving on. You get an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may come in out of the clear blue sky with the love cup full, and you've got the ability to manifest that. Put it out into the universe. Adriana, how did he feel about me yesterday? How did he feel about me yesterday? He felt good. First of all, he's got a lot of respect for you. He thinks that you're balanced, sincere, attractive, kind, caring. The Chariot is here, which can mean a couple of things. He may think that you're nurturing, caring, but it also may mean that your relationship with him could move forward quickly. He thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, smart, and that there's potential around you. You got the Three of Cups here, which could be cause for celebration that comes in around this connection. Adriana, how is it going to be on Monday with him? Monday, it should be good. I have the Empress, and you have divine timing. Love, money, abundance, fertility around divine timing. Communication picks up out of the blue, and you may be feeling very focused and stable on Monday. It should be a good day. Sepia, General. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, cut through bullshit and any sharp energy that's around you. Don't be afraid to express yourself. You have the world at your feet moving forward. Tower moment. There was recently a tower moment. Even though it may be somewhat of a disaster, it's going to force your life forward. Moving on to greener pastures. Growth and transformation comes in and you're no longer holding yourself back. General around the job that I interviewed for. General around the recent job interview. It looks pretty good. I mean, you have the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Things change for the better quickly, possibly learning a new area of study, going back to school. The Magician, the ability to manifest just about anything you want, and you have a wish around the situation. It should have gone well. 3 is love. Regrets moving into the past. It may no longer be feeling like the hard work you've put into your love life has been going nowhere. You may feel like finally I'm going to see a payoff with this card in reverse. It looks like you have growth and transformation when you listen to your intuition. Things change for the better quickly when a new love interest comes in. Could be a Scorpio. Could also be another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Soulmate connection enters. You also have an earth sign showing up, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Me and Ramel. You may feel like everything has gone well out of balance and like nothing is really happening with the Magician in reverse. He may be feeling unprepared, or you also may be getting annoyed with him, feeling like there's no room for growth here. But I think that that's going to change because perseverance seems to push this relationship forward for the better quickly, and you may connect on a romantic level. You're going to have choices. So at the time that he steps up to the plate for real, and shows you the respect that you want, and you feel like justice has been served, you might be undecided about how you feel about him. 5 is spirit messages, okay? Spirit cards. King of Fire. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. The Queen of Fire. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays, changes in plans. The truth delivered without tact. Elizabeth, what's coming in love for the next 2 weeks? You could have some passion coming in around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have to lay down the law and cut through a little bit of bullshit. Communication picks up out of the clear blue sky, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then you have a fire sign showing up, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a wish and you are being guided by the divine. Don't be afraid to express what you need, and don't be afraid to take charge of your love life and make the decisions. You're no longer holding yourself back. You do have a committed relationship on the horizon, and you're letting disappointment move into the past. So I think you're moving forward in the next 2 weeks with new options possibly, or with options that maybe have been stalled for a little while. You may see some new movement with the communication picking up. Red, Libra's current energy. Stagnant. 4 of Cups, the 10 of Rods, and Lovers in reverse. So it's like disconnected, burdened, and overthinking. Adriana, why would we get into a fight? Why would we get into a fight? You could have a disagreement over either money or finance or business. Ace of Pentacles. Something job related. Either job or money related that you don't agree on. UAF, phone interview tomorrow. Is it a good opportunity? Yes. Yep. I think it's a decent opportunity. Yeah. Ladies, you get a person read their own cards? You know, like there are mixed opinions on that. I mean, I've read for a lot of things where people say that it's okay. And I think if you're comfortable with it, you can. I don't see any reason why not. Me personally, I don't feel like I can read for myself because I feel like my opinion or my desire will affect the cards that are pulled. Like I feel like, no, I like, for me, I don't believe any of my readings. Like I have to go to someone else. So I really think that's like a personal thing, like as to however you feel. Yeah, I mean, the cards suggest it's okay to read your own cards. I don't feel like, for me, I don't feel comfortable doing it for myself. I feel like my desire, like what I want the reading to say, influences the outcome, if that makes sense. So that's why I don't. Coco, why is my Virgo so distant? They're feeling a little bit undecided. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but they're overthinking things and they're feeling undecided. They feel like there's a long road ahead of them and they seem to be lacking perseverance. They also may feel like timing is bad and communication right now is down. I would suggest having a conversation with them if you're in a committed relationship. If you're not in a committed relationship, I would say that this relationship doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look like it's going anywhere. It doesn't look like they're, you know, it looks like they're not putting in any effort. Beautiful one, General. It looks like you've got divine timing guiding you to a soulmate connection that's very successful. Now, it doesn't show necessarily that this is a love relationship. I don't have a lot of cups here, but it does look like a soulmate is entering that leads to success through divine timing. It may have something to do with work or a job opportunity. And you should have choices around it. It looks like you've got money coming in or the opportunity to make money. A balance comes in and ambition comes in. Not bad. Georgia, why is RS asking about my ring size? He's playing games. He's playing games. He's all over the place here. He's asking you for your ring sign because he wants you to think about why. I mean, why would you ask somebody what their ring size is? Unless you want to put the idea in their head that you're going to buy them a ring. And what he shows up around here is that he feels like timing is bad. He feels unsuccessful. He's got a lot of anxiety, and Lovers is in reverse. So I don't know what's going on between the two of you, but he's trying to put the idea in your head that he's going to buy you a ring, but he doesn't have that intention. He's playing games. I mean, why would somebody say that? I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like, you don't just randomly ask somebody what your ring size is. I don't even know what my ring size is. Yeah, I would be careful with, it's like he's coming up deceptive. So it's not that he couldn't buy you a ring, but he wouldn't be buying you the ring you would be thinking you were getting. Do you know what I mean? He's putting an idea in your head, and that's not matching what the reality of the situation is. So just don't be disappointed. Like, you know what I mean? Like if he shows up with a random ring, a silver ring, or a, whatever, like it's not what it seems. Let's put it that way. Goddess, what is the energy with my friend TG? What is the energy with my friend TG? They're a little bit unbalanced and they're a little bit angry. I don't know what that's about, but that's what comes up around this person. They're also a little bit adventurous or maybe even a little bit unstable. I don't mean unstable like in a bad negative way, but they just may do things on a whim. Or they may be thinking about doing something on a whim. Priscilla, love for the next 2 weeks. it looks good. You've got the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're already with someone, I would say your current relationship is taking on a kind, compassionate, loving sort of a feel. You also may be starting a new adventure with this person. Otherwise, you've got the Magician. You can manifest a new opportunity over the next 2 weeks. Being guided by the divine, and you've got success coming in. TVET General. Love cup is full. You got so much happening around your love life. Love cup is full, okay? You've got a soulmate connection coming in that leads to success. You've got possibly somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And you have some stability around business or a business endeavor. It's like love and money comes up around you. TVET love. You've got balance coming in around a stable relationship that moves forward. Slow and steady wins the race. But you've got plenty of choices coming in. Who's it going to be? You have feeling prepared, but maybe undecided. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, probably a Sagittarius. Looks like a soulmate connection with somebody that comes in that's very perseverant. That person could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The sun comes out over your love life. But this decision could be yours as to who you wind up with in a committed relationship. You may explore opportunities. You may be talking to this one, that one, and the next one. But when you finally make the decision on a commitment or moving forward in a committed relationship, it may be your decision. Miss M, what are my Capricorn guys' current feelings towards me? My Capricorn guy's feelings towards me. He's got some anxiety here. It's mild, but there's a little anxiety around the situation. Love cup is full, so there are feelings there. But communication may be down, or he may not be telling you how he feels. Like it may not be something he's comfortable with discussing, which to me, like that could be an issue long term. He feels kind of burdened by the situation. He's got a little bit of sharp energy. But he cares for you with the Ace of Cups. I'm just not sure where you guys are in your relationship right now, because it looks like there may be some distance or lack of communication. If that's not true right now, that could be coming in, so just be careful of it or be warned. I would say that over the long term, the kinks around this situation can work themselves out. You just may kind of have to go down a road. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of burdened and stressed out about things right now. More, what can I expect for the rest of the week? The ability to manifest new opportunities. A wish, put it out into the universe, and your life seems to move forward. Passion comes in. Feeling like you've got the world at your feet. The rest of the week should be pretty good. UAF, Spirit. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do more research, stop procrastinating. I don't feel like you procrastinate, but. Oh, you got two angels. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. UAF, general around this job opportunity. You know what? You got a wish around this situation. Put it out into the universe, It looks like the Empress is here, love, money, abundance, fertility, which is positive, and your intuition is spot on. Put a wish out into the universe. You just might get it. Looks like your perseverance will pay off and you'll be stepping into your own strength. You're definitely getting a new job soon. If this isn't it, there's still another one coming in, but this looks pretty positive. Georgia girl, is the Leo still planning to take a trip with me? Yes, I would say they are, yeah. Ronnie, the rest of the week and weekend. You may be feeling a little bit burdened or stuck, but that kind of dissipates quickly and things seem to move forward. The Death card, it's like things start to grow and evolve. You may be very happy with your love life with the Two of Cups, and it could be with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could present you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. It does look like you may be starting like more romance and more adventure around that situation. Feeling like the world is at your feet and having some passion come in. So I think it should be a pretty busy week or a pretty good week. Lady, how will FTW feel about the next time he sees me? How will FTW feel about the next time he sees me? He'll feel happy, stable, maybe even a little bit lucky, and like there's divine timing guiding him. Or he may feel like there's more to come or something is meant to be with the Judgment card there. He should be feeling pretty good the next time he sees you or about seeing you. L'Amour, why have I been feeling pressure in my energy? You may not be getting enough rest and relaxation. Make sure that you're doing enough self-care, because it comes up that you may be feeling a little bit weak and like you're not taking enough care of yourself. Is kind of throwing you out of balance a little bit. Red, CK's intentions towards me. This person seems to be very stuck, and with the Hermit, they're very quiet. I don't know if communication has gone down. They seem to be thinking about things, but they're not, their actions are not matching what their thoughts are, or they're overthinking, but they're not doing enough in like reality. The moon here is in reverse, which means a secret around the situation should be revealed. This guy, whoever he is, he may do something that you find to be hurtful. His intentions, it doesn't look like he's doing all that much, or he's kind of stagnant. Things don't seem to be moving forward in a great way. Maybe he just needs a little time. Christy, is Sandra working with Nina now? I don't think so. I'm only getting a 33% chance, which means like they may have something to do with one another, but I don't think that she's working with her like a job full time. No, I don't. Not right now. I don't think so. Or not yet, anyway. Miss M, what are my Capricorn's intentions towards me? All right, I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but the Two of Cups is in reverse, which can indicate either a breakup is on the horizon, or if you guys are in a couple, I don't think that there's a commitment coming in, or they're not planning on a long-term commitment right now. However, that could change at some point, because being guided by the divine could bring in long-term potential, and neither one of you would be holding yourselves back. So this may be a relationship that's kind of got to work itself out. I don't know where you guys are, but if you're in a commitment right now, there could be an issue coming up. If you're not in a commitment, I wouldn't see one coming in, not right now. Doesn't mean not ever though, because the cards indicate that there is long-term potential at some point. Priscilla, Richard's intentions towards me. He could be persistent. He may want things to move forward and he may be like on top of it. The Knight here of Cups and the Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. I don't see a commitment coming in yet, but he does want this relationship to move forward. And with the Seven of Rods, he should be putting in a lot of effort. Sister popped on another reader's live today and asked about Ash. She said that he's moving on from our situation. Is that true? I don't think he is. No, I don't think he is. I mean, the energy of it that comes up to me is that no matter what happens in his life, he's always going to have that connection to you. I don't think that he's disconnecting from that. Not anytime soon. And things may not move forward fast, or things may not, you know, they may stay the way they are, but I don't see him getting over it. No, not right now anyway. Sister, a mutual friend, about the friend that wrote me off yesterday, and she said, thanks for letting me know. No response. What's she thinking? Oh, wait a second, hang on. Let me read that again. I told a mutual friend about the friend who wrote me off yesterday, and she said, thanks for letting me know. No response. Wait a minute. So you told somebody that somebody else wrote you off, and her answer to you was, thank you for letting me know. Why would she say that? I don't get it. And then she didn't respond. What is she thinking? Okay. I don't know why would she answer like that? And I don't know. Let me see. Told a mutual friend about the friend that wrote me off yesterday, and she said, thanks for letting me know, and no response. What does she think? She may be thinking that you should just move on from this friend with the Six of Swords. I mean, I can't believe that that's all she said to you. It looks like she's got some anxiety around it. Would it be possible that that kind of situation would bring up an old wound in her? Did something like that ever happened to her recently? Because she looks like she's got a disaster here. And she also looks like she holds herself back, or something holds herself back. Maybe she doesn't want to discuss it. I can't imagine that she wouldn't respond to you. She may get back to you. She maybe just hasn't yet. She may just not gotten back to you yet. You got Page of Swords here. She may, I think she thinks that you should walk away from this person and not even bother with them and move forward with your life because they're not worth it. And I think that she's going to reach out to you when she gets time. That was a weird response. Adriana, when would he ask me to be his girlfriend? The timing could be in 6 weeks or sometime this spring. I would say possibly June is possible too. But it would be June, springtime of June, before the 21st. My sister, this guy R off of this dating site already seems exactly like M from Chicago. I'm assuming it won't go anywhere. No, I get a 70% chance it could go somewhere. It might take a little bit of work on both of your parts. Like that guy, the new guy, he may have like a bad attitude towards love right now. I don't know if he's been burnt recently, but I think that there's a chance it could go somewhere. Thing is that like to me, intuitively, if you're feeling that, I would go with your intuition, and I would say don't even bother, because why put yourself in that situation? But the cards don't indicate that. They indicate that there is a chance for things to move forward. So in that sense, I would say give it a little bit of time and see what can happen. Give it a couple of weeks. Why not? You got nothing to lose. Adriana, is that fight going to affect our relationship? Nah, it's just a fight. It's not the end of the world. Oh, you've been having a hard time sleeping. Try a piece of selenite, and if you don't have one, try a bowl of salt water by the bed. It might help you sleep. Lady, will FTW feel shocked the next time he sees me? Yeah, 70% chance yes. I don't know why, but that's what comes up. Yeah, 70% chance yes. Lamore, what's going on for me next week? Got happiness coming in. Sun's here. Sun's coming out. Cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, not standing for any nonsense, feeling prepared, no longer holding yourself back. A Taurus comes in, an air sign comes in as well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So a general work and home tomorrow. You got a tower moment here around work. I don't know what's happening or what's been going on, but there may be something that comes up is unpleasant or annoying. I don't think you're going to be there forever anyway, so I wouldn't let it bother you too much, whatever it is. It does look like the resolution is positive and you get justice. It just may be something that's really fucking annoying, because you know how that is at work. At home, it looks like things change better, possibly spending time or talking to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also may be putting in extra time and effort into a side project that brings in money, a side business or something like that. T. Yvette, general for the weekend. Success comes in around a love connection, possibly with a Pisces or a Capricorn. Oh, shit. You also have an Aquarius here. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're moving forward this weekend. Jesus. Soleil, general for this weekend. Feeling prepared this week. Anxiety seems to lessen. Cutting through bullshit makes you feel like you have the world at your feet. Perseverance pays off before the end of the week. By the end of the weekend, things change for the better and you feel more successful, stable, and confident. You may also be feeling a little bit lucky with the Wheel of Fortune, and you could be hanging out with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Ariane, general and work for the rest of this week. It looks like a pretty good week. The moon is here. Listen to your intuition. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You're just not seeing it, but before the end of the week, it should present itself. Communication picks up around work. A new business opportunity comes in. Growth and transformation comes in around you and your job. Looks like money is coming in. Could also have some nice opportunities or good luck around work. It looks positive. Adriana, next move from David. Communication picks up and things move forward. But I would say communication picks up much more and then things move forward. Communication first. Sister. The mutual friend is another reader who is the girl Jay who cut me off and has become friends with both her and I. The reader I used one of her decks and today she usually responds, but she didn't. I feel that she's mad that I put her in the middle. She may be, I don't know that she's mad. I do think that she's going to get back to you at another point and you'll have a bigger conversation or a deeper conversation about it. I think that she does feel a little awkward around the situation. Like she's got burden here, but I do think you're going to talk to her a little bit more about it and you may feel better after that conversation. You've got strength coming in around you. I don't know if once you really talk to her and tell her the story, then she's like understands why. I wouldn't be surprised if this other girl either has done that to her or will do it to her. Because somebody like that is like, they're only looking for immediate gratification. They want what they want. And when they don't get it, they're going to move on. You know what I mean? They're going to find someone who can fit that need, whatever. And if this other girl is not fed up with her for not responding to her or whatever, or she keeps making comments and wanting responses, eventually she's going to get upset and she's going to not want to deal with her anymore, because that's just the way it is. You know, it's like you can do it for so long, but eventually everyone has their limit where they're like, you know, just fucking leave me alone already. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't respond to everything all the time. It's just, there's too much. And I think that if she hasn't had a break back, she will have one. And I think that she's going to understand where you're coming from. Because I don't think that this one that cut you off is acting, like, I don't think she's acting because you're not giving me what I want. You know, like, I can understand her cut you off if you embarrassed her or if you made her like a butt of jokes or you used her as a, you know, whatever. But you didn't do anything. You just didn't respond fast enough to her. And, you know, you got to work on your schedule, not on hers. And that kind of person will do it to everyone. You know, like it just reminds me of, like, I had a friend who, she always used to have these like bizarre friends come into our group, our circle. And that person, like, we always could see what that person was, but she couldn't. But eventually, they exposed themselves. Where was I? Liz. Am I at Liz here for general for the weekend? Liz, general for the weekend. Okay, not a bad weekend. Starting a new journey. Got a little adventure coming in. An Aries and a Taurus are both around. It also looks like you may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and feeling like, hey, I got the world here at my feet. Being guided by the divine makes a wish come true this weekend. Empress. Kieran's current feelings and energy towards me. Not bad. Not bad. You got, you might be feeling a little bit like you're waiting here for your ship to come in, but about to start a new journey, and his feelings would be Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility, or the energy is pleasant, loving, kind, forward-moving, sincere. I think he thinks that you're intelligent, smart, kind, caring, nurturing, and there's a lot of room for growth around this situation. Georgia girl, general love for the next week. General love for the next week. This week may be kind of slow and stagnant. You might be feeling undecided. You may not be looking back on the past fondly. You may be feeling a little bit upside down, or like Tower in reverse is not a major catastrophe, but it may be like feeling like disgusted or annoyed. Chariots in reverse, which means nothing is really moving forward. However, you do have a wish, and growth comes in by the end of the week or the weekend moving into next week. Sun is in reverse, so happiness is coming. It's just a little bit delayed. So if the next few days are just kind of sluggish or shitty, the energy should change by next week or over the weekend into next week. Or like, you know, the week after. Do you know what I mean? Like from now until through next week, it's kind of eh. And then as we get closer towards the end of the week and moving into that weekend, things start to change. Energy shifts. Lady, why will FTW be shocked the next time he sees me? He may think that you look different, or that you look different than he expected. I don't know. Did you change something? There's like indecision around appearance or Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. He also may be feeling a little bit out of balance. I don't know if you changed something since the last time he saw you, and he's not expecting it. It doesn't look like it's bad, though. He's not holding himself back. I don't know. Did you do something different that would shake things up and that he may take notice of? Goddess. Did Def Jam Records call Destiny to sign her today? Something could have happened today that was positive. She's got two aces and then the Empress, which would be, yeah, something very positive happened today around career. Yeah, let's see how that works out, because something's going on. Sorry. Can you please tell me the Aquarius I'm doing with Aaron? How his current feelings are towards me and his next action will he take? I'm a Scorpio. He's confusing me. Okay. Looks like he's pulled his energy back. Perseverance is in reverse. There could be a little bit of sharp energy around him, and he may need time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like slow and steady wins the race with him. He's going to reach out to you. There's no doubt about that, but he's slow and steady. He's also erratic, which is typical of Aquarius. He does care for you, though, or he's interested with the Knight of Cups, and the Sun is in reverse, which means happiness can come to this situation and might take time. So I would give it a little bit more time and let's see if things work themselves out. He's going to be reaching out to you soon. I would say within the next day or so you should hear from him, maybe the next couple of days. And he's going to want to see you. I don't know where you guys are in the situation, but Aquarians are known for being erratic, so just expect that. Okay, that one looked like it was buffering, but it was not buffering on there. Okay, whatever. This one's for being guided releases anxiety. Virgo comes in, that could be of significance. You may be feeling a little bit burdened by the weight of the world, but as you move through the month, the energy starts to lighten. Could be starting a new journey of some type. You've got here the Empress, which would be listening to your intuition pays off. And then the Nine of Wands, which is like feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale. I think for the rest of the month, it should be pretty decent. As the month goes on, as we move into like spring, the energy around you starts to get much lighter. So any bullshit that's kind of gone on this month will it'll be taken care of as we move into April. I don't know why taxes just came up. I just thought of that. I don't know if that's because it's in the back of my mind because I have to have my taxes done. I submitted everything, but I haven't heard back yet. But whatever it is, it seems like there's relief by the end of the month. Sister, Brandy met a guy on flight who lives in Chicago. Now she's entertaining him. Is it just to get over the other guy? Is that why she didn't go and stay with Jay? Well, I think that that's a good thing. I mean, it's kind of like not taking a moment to breathe. But you know what? I think that other guy was such bad news. Yeah, it is just to get over him. She wants to get over it fast, which is good for her. But I don't know that this is the right way of going about it. You know, it's like replacing one person with another so fast. I don't know if that's a great idea, but let's see what happens. Adriana, how's it going to be with my relationship with David? Well, it looks like there'll be a lot of room for growth and transformation with the Death card. Communication seems to be flowing. It looks like there's money or there's a business opportunity between the two of you. The relationship looks like it has to grow. We're not there yet. It hasn't really started yet. It looks like it has a lot of potential, but I can't really go too much further in it than that because we're not there yet. It looks like neither one of you are holding yourselves back, but I don't see long term right now, but we might not be there yet. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the cards aren't showing that because we haven't gotten to that point yet. It doesn't mean it can't happen. It's just not showing right now. I would give it a chance. Let's see what happens. UAF, general regarding outdoor content. We want produce. Like you want to grow produce on your land like that? Is that what you want? Well, that could happen. If you listen to your intuition, there's ambition around that. You can also make it happen with the Magician. Things could change around this quickly for the better. So I would say, yeah, you could make that happen. Yeah. If you want produce, you could definitely have produce on your land. Or you want to produce. I'm not really sure what you mean here. If you mean like growing your own food, or if you mean... don't know. I don't know if I answered that right. If you're intending on buying a piece of land big enough to have a garden or raise like chickens and vegetables and that kind of stuff, I don't know why it popped into my head. That YouTuber that I watch, Maggie and Zach, the one with the Crohn's disease, she has, and I just watched it last night, a video that she put up where they bought a big enough piece of land, because what they want to do is they want to turn part of their land into a wedding venue, and they have a barn and they have chickens and they want to have produce too, and they want to like regerminate the land with like native plants. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, if you wanted to do that, it would be favorable. You could make it happen. But I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Lady, will me and Darius sleep together? At this point, I'm only getting a 33% chance yes. So now the chances keep kind of slim, but that could just mean that it's a little bit. I mean, you've got the moon here, so listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition. It looks like it could take time where the relationship just may not be there yet. Cindy, how is Elle doing? How is Elle doing? They're okay. They look like they're in balance. They may be focused on a work or school or business endeavor. They've got choices around them. They may be spending a lot of time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Communication around them seems to be pretty good. And they're heading towards all 10 cups being full. I would say they're okay. This person's doing well. So, like, can I get more on the Tower moment at work and what it may be? I had 1 day suspension Monday, and then I ended up calling off Tuesday and Wednesday 6. So tomorrow, oh, okay, they may be annoyed. That may be it. That may be it. You may have already had the Tower moment, and then they suspended you and you took off for 2 days, and now they're going to be pissed about that. That may be it. That could be the whole scenario. Yeah, and there may be words about that. And you might feel like fucking annoyed with them. I think that that's what it is. You had the Tower moment. They gave you a day off. You took 2 more days off. They figured that you were being spiteful. So now they're going to be pissed, or there may be words about it. That's exactly what it's about. Listen to your intuition. They may give you a choice, and you might have a decision to make. That could happen. It doesn't look like it's anything too terrible, though. I'm not getting another Tower moment. I think the Tower moment must have been what already happened. And now you're going to have to deal with being out on Monday and then taking off Tuesday and Wednesday. And that's going to piss them off because they felt like you did it in spite. Fuck them. T-Vet, when will I see the Sagittarius again? Could be within the next 7 days. It's definitely should be before the end of the winter. Sister, is the new guy out? Brandy's good news. I don't think he's good news. I think that he's a great distraction for her right now, but I don't know that he's good news. He's okay. He's okay. He's not as bad as this last guy, but it's like this is going to be the kind of situation that if he proves to be a good guy, she's not going to like him. Like, it just doesn't, it's like she just grabbed him to get over this other guy, which I think is good, but I don't think there's long term around this. I mean, if it gets her through the next couple of weeks and she gets over that other shithead, then I think it's worth it. But I don't think that there's long term potential around this. T-Vet did one for Pink Doll. I don't see it yet, so let me do Virgo Moon. Who's coming towards me in love? Water sign comes in, pretty ambitious. And they're also a little bit adventurous. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Hold that card if you don't want children. It looks like your love life is about to change for the better. Pretty. Your love life is moving forward and you're prepared for it. Soleil. General for the rest of March. General for the rest of March. Heartbreak and disappointment move into the past along with anxiety. It looks like you're laying down the law and cutting through bullshit. And you may be feeling a little bit more balanced come the end of the month. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You may not be seeing it yet, but before the end of the month it comes to you. You could have a new business opportunity here. You may be switching jobs. Looks like you have cause for celebration around a new money or business endeavor, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Page of Pentacles. You also may be working on a side business that's all your own, and your intuition is heightened. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Pink Doll, how will S respond to the text I sent him? We haven't talked in weeks now. Maybe it was him breaking up with me. I sent him, I'm missing you. I mean, like, what happened to the days of when we were breaking up? When you break up with someone, you actually tell the person? Like, I don't understand why people do that. Like, why not tell somebody? Okay, how will S respond to the text I sent him? I'm not sure he's going to respond. I don't know when you sent it. He's coming up here as being undecided. He comes up being argumentative. He feels like the timing is bad, and he doesn't want to deal with it. He's got sharp energy around him. So I would say if he doesn't know what to say and he's not prepared for the conversation, he's probably not going to answer it. Cece, general love with K and I for the next couple of weeks. It's okay. I don't see a lot of love here. I mean, like, I don't, there's no cups here. It looks like you may hang out together. You could see him, communication could pick up, but I don't see a lot of love. I don't see like a commitment coming in. I don't see the love cup's not full. I don't see, but communication may be a little sporadic because you've got the page of, well, yeah, communication could be a little sporadic. And that may cause anxiety for you. If stuff like that bothers you, you may have anxiety around this situation. Well, you know what, Pink Doll? Look, this is not your fault at all. At all. Because to me, it's disgusting to just, like, ghost someone. Like, I just think that's a disgusting way. Like, be a human being and tell the person how you feel. Like, face the consequences of it. Like, that's what adults do. Like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, or whatever the reason is. But he didn't. You haven't spoken to him in weeks, and you sent him a message that says "I miss you," which, like is looking for a response like "I miss you too," and he's not on that same page. So because he doesn't know what to say, he's not going to say anything. He's a coward. Cowardly men do that. Cowardly men ghost. Cowardly men don't return text messages. Cowardly men don't face consequences because they're cowards. They need to grow up. Like, this is not how we function in a normal society. When you have a problem with someone, you tell them. When you don't want to be in a relationship with someone anymore, you tell them. Or maybe that's not the case. Maybe something else happened. Who the fuck knows? But you tell the person, you don't just vanish. I have no patience for that vanishing bullshit. And the problem is that when you put out like, all communication is positive, even when it's negative. Even if you would have ripped him a new asshole and told him what a scumbag you thought he was, it's still positive to him. Because in order for you to take the time to write a text message and send it, means that you had to be thinking about him. Whether it was good or not, whether it was positive or not, it's still it's still positive because it proves that he was in your thoughts. Now, to make the opposite, right, to change the energy of the situation is to write him off completely so that you're not thinking about him. You're not sending him text messages like that because, number one, he doesn't deserve it. And you're not going to get the response that you want because, I mean, let's be realistic. If he wanted to reach out to you, he would have. He's not going to reach out to you just because you say that you miss him. So, like, you have to change the energy of the situation. And unfortunately, it's a learning process for everyone. I've done shit like that myself before. But when you reach out to someone, even like somebody that reaches out, like they have a breakup, right? And then like a week later, they reach out with whatever they say. Well, I'm just letting you know that I wish you the best and I hope that everything works out for you and all that. That still lowers you. It still lowers you because any communication is positive and it's showing that you're still thinking about that person and you're in their energy. When you get out of their energy and you've disappeared and they don't feel you anymore, that's when the person takes notice. So, like, this isn't on you, it's on them. You're the one dealing with the consequences of it because somebody else didn't know how to do the right thing. And that sucks. But eventually you probably will hear from him when you cut energy from him. When you've moved on and you're talking to someone else, that's when you'll hear from him because that's the way energy works. Why it has to be like that, I don't know, but that's how it is. So don't think that you didn't do anything wrong. What a shithead. Talia, may I have a general for tomorrow? Forward movement tomorrow. Or you could be hanging out with a Cancer or a Taurus. You got a Taurus coming in. It also looks like you're stepping into your own strength, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And the sun is here, which is happiness. You should be feeling tomorrow like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale, breathe a sigh of relief. Not a bad day tomorrow. Talia, will my mom and aunt buy the house they're renting? Yeah, I think they want to. Yeah, I think that they're going to. MM. I don't see it yet. Let me do Soleil so I don't lose my spot. Love for the rest of March. Happiness comes out around your love life with the Sun card. Got a Virgo here. You got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Growth and transformation can come to you starting a new journey around love. And your persistence around love pays off before the end of the month. Somebody may come in, could be an Aries, that presents you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Will S come around? I told him I'm willing to take a risk. I understand it'll take a while, but do you see him coming around? Yeah, I think he will. Yeah, I think he will. Cece, if I send M a snap message tomorrow about my car, what will he think in response? We have an inside joke from years ago. It makes him nervous, and you don't get your wish. I don't know what that's about. Whatever it is makes him nervous, and you don't get the response that you're hoping for. I don't know what that's about, but that's what comes up. I don't know if he doesn't. Maybe he won't respond. Maybe you don't get a response. It's like he gets stuck. I don't know. That's what comes up. Adriana, General. Adriana, General. Feeling like the world is at your feet when communication picks up out of the clear blue sky. That's good. You have growth and transformation that comes to you in your life. 6 of Pentacles. Feeling like you've got, you're being respected. You're being either well compensated at work or your current relationships, whatever's going on. You're getting out of it what you're putting into it. You're going to have choices around you. You've got being guided by the divine and the ability to manifest new opportunities. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio is here. Starting a new journey and leaving things in the past that no longer serve you. Life moves forward. Go back up to the top. KM General for the rest of the week. Not a bad week. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be starting a new journey around business, school, work, whatever it is that you do all day. If you are, you're well prepared for it. You're successful with it. You're feeling stable and grounded, and things are moving forward. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Things change for the better for you quickly. Looks like Hangman's here in reverse. Things are moving forward for you. Mustafa, one of my friends had stopped in and I was talking to you, and she was saying that she thought that you had good energy, and I was like, oh yeah, he does. And I was telling her today, she's pretty good, like gets a good read on people's like energy wise. I was telling her that you remind me of my friend I used to work with at A&P when we were out walking today. Shit, now what was the question? It went away. I think it was, will you pass the test? Let me see if I can find it. Will I pass my accounting? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. I think the hard work that you put into it comes back. Yep. Mini me M. Let me try that again. Mini M. Me and N this month. Not bad, not bad. You have the world at your feet and communication picks up and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. But if you have a wish around the situation, that may not be coming into fruition this month. It looks like the relationship does strengthen though. Avery has a big Minnie Mouse and a little Minnie Mouse. So I always call the little Minnie Mouse Minnie Minnie. I'm gonna go get Minnie Minnie. Anyway. And your critique, love for the near future. You may have a little anxiety about love, or there may be some sharp energy around, maybe even an argument with a potential love. But you're going to have choices. So if things are not working out with whoever is around, you may be making a decision to move away from this person. You may feel like I've put in enough time and energy and didn't see a payoff. Divine guidance is bringing you new opportunities. Perseverance pays off. There could be a Libra coming in. There also may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you could be starting a new journey out of the clear blue sky. AX. Would N let me be in her life if I approached her with communication? Yes, I think so, yeah. Adriana, did I do the general one? I don't remember. I can't remember. Isn't that terrible? I think I did. Cindy, how does the Pisces feel about me? How does the Pisces feel about me? Thinks that you're successful, kind, caring, that you have a good personality, you're a little adventurous and kind of spontaneous. Thinks that you're happy, intelligent, and intuitive. But the love cup is in reverse, so I would say that's kind of where it ends. I wouldn't say that there's a love connection here. Not now, anyway. Not with that card in reverse. T-Bet, how is B feeling about my last text? I don't know what you said, but minor. It's a minor tower moment. So it's not like a full-on breakdown, but they may be a little nervous. Or they may be a little bit concerned. They also feel like they've got divine timing around. So they're not too upset. And they've got perseverance around them. So Soleil, why did Daniel reply? Why did Daniel really go to California with his son? Family trip or love interest? Is it a family trip? I'm only getting a 33% chance that it's a family trip. Let me see. Is it a love interest? I mean, I wouldn't think that he would take his son to go meet a love interest in California. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think that, but I could be wrong. No, I don't get that it's a love interest. If it is, it doesn't look like it's a serious connection. Maybe it's an old friend or something. Leslie, advice for moving forward with M. Pull your energy back. I would pull your energy back a little bit. I think that this relationship is a little bit unbalanced, and I don't know that the two of you are on the same page. And in order to get the balance back, you have to kind of remove yourself from the situation a little bit, or cut ties a little bit. I wouldn't say anything, I would just do it. I would just be scarce. Because it looks like right now, like there may be feeling disappointed. Lovers here is in reverse. So I don't know what this is about. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship. But it doesn't look like a commitment is on the horizon, because it looks like the relationship is well out of balance. Like, I don't know if the two of you aren't on the same page, or you're putting in too much effort. If you're in a relationship and you put in more of the effort and he doesn't do a lot, you have to kind of pull back to get him to come forward and do his part. Otherwise, the situation is going to go way out of balance. Once it gets really out of balance, it's hard to change that. I would withdraw a little bit. Is there anyone here that I haven't answered for? Dawn, I didn't answer for. Will Mariah stop being mad at me and allow me to talk to her anytime soon? Same thing. If you're not getting somebody to talk to you, then stop trying. Stop trying, go in the opposite direction. Don't put any effort in. Stop thinking about her. Try to cut all ties, and then let's see if she takes notice. Yeah, I think she'll give in soon, but I would throw your hands up, wash your hands of it, stop trying, stop thinking about her, stop talking about her, move forward with your life, and then let's see what happens. That's when things will change. Celia, what's coming up for me in DV Aquarius? Okay, the timing right now is not great. Judgment's in reverse. I don't know where you guys are in the situation. Fool is in reverse. Something around the situation needs to be revealed. It needs to be dealt with, and then the relationship will move forward, because then you have a commitment coming in. Happiness comes in, but there's a delay. But even if there's a delay, it's fine. You just have to deal with that Fool in reverse, which, whatever it is not the end of the world. Cinnamon, love between the Libra and I. I would say things may be a little bit like a roller coaster. Some days or some weeks may be really good, and some weeks communication may be down. Listen to your intuition. You do have a wish around the situation, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like, it looks like it's somewhat of a roller coaster moving forward. Peril, will Cubby ever find a new boyfriend or girlfriend? But I knew that that was going to be the answer. Because eventually, yeah. Jessica A, general. General love, Jessica A. Slow and steady wins the race. Living negativity in the past brings in new romance. If you're not with anyone right now, you have an Aquarius that comes in. You also have a Taurus. Look to the future, not the past, and your love life moves forward pretty quickly. Perseverance pays off. Well, because, like, I'm laughing at what you wrote. I just read the cards, but you do what you want. Well, because we have free will. You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes people leave everything up to the cards or like chance. Like, especially when people are like, well, am I going to get pregnant? Like, do you want to get pregnant? Then you have to try. You can try for it. Like, it's not just like, well, you know, like a wing and a prayer. Like, you know, like, well, is it going to happen? Well, are you not being protected? Then it's going to happen. Do you want a child? Then you can have one. If you don't want a child, like, plan for it. You know what I mean? Like, not everything is like predestined. I feel like there are situations where, like, okay, sometimes, like, the woman that I work with had her tubes tied 10 years prior, and then she gets pregnant, and she was like, I couldn't even believe it. She's like, I couldn't believe it. I had my tubes tied 10 years ago. Like, that happens, but it's not common. Like, she took precautions, but for whatever reason, it didn't work. But a lot of things, I feel like we have the choice. So it's like the opportunity may be there. Like, am I going to go back to my ex-boyfriend? Well, did he fuck you around for the last 10 years and you're going to go back to him? Well, you could go back to him if you make a bad decision. Like, that's your choice. The cards would indicate, no, you're done with him, move forward. But sometimes people aren't ready to do that. So you really have to, like, especially when it's a situation where it's only happened once. You know, if, like, say somebody ghosted, right now this person shows up. And, like, for 3 months you've been hoping to hear from them. Like, sometimes you owe it to yourself to go back just so that you could be really sure the next time it happens that, you know what, I really don't want you back. You know what I mean? But you know, my dad says, he goes, every time I tune in, you're telling someone to get rid of that asshole. And I'm like, but listen, if anyone knows about assholes, it's me. So I totally get it. Thought, may I get a general love reading? Sure. Yeah, Brandy, you can close them. Thanks. Okay, general love reading. You are being guided here by the divine. You also have starting a new journey. The next journey that you start with whoever it is with will be well balanced, and you'll get out of it exactly what you put into it. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you are with someone, your current relationship would be grounding and stabilizing. It also looks like you may be making a decision to move forward with your life, leaving regret and negativity in the past. You could be moving forward, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Next relationship that you enter will have long-term potential. Or if you're in one right now, Julie, what did Charles do today? I don't know where his mother is, but he could have spent time with his mother because he's well, yeah, he could have spent time with his mother, or a mother-like figure. There also may have been, I don't know if there was work. I mean, he's got the Nine of Pentacles here, which is money coming in, but I don't know that he was working. I don't know about that. Yeah, he could have had to work, or if he wasn't working, maybe he was working on something for his mother or mother-like person. Yeah, Empress is here. I would say he may have spent time working or helping his mother with something. I also think he took time for himself, rest, relaxation, and self-care. I don't think that he worked at a job today. I could be wrong, though. I don't think he worked today. Mother comes up strong around him, or mother-like figure. Leslie, we had a little bit of a terror moment yesterday, but you're always spot on. I think he's my soulmate, which is why I can't shake this connection. Well, that's up for you to decide, but if, like, to me, we don't just have one soulmate, right? We have lots of soulmates. So if you're in a situation where you're not getting out of the relationship what you're putting into it, the relationship is going to go out of balance. Even with a soulmate, it doesn't make a difference. Soulmate relationships are no picnic. People are always thinking that they are, but they're not. They're usually very difficult. And what they say that they're meant to push your soul to the next level. So they're not always like what we think that they're supposed to be. If you're not getting out of the relationship what you're putting into it, or you're doing all the work, or you're not on the same page, it doesn't make a difference if you're soulmates. Like, we have so many soulmates in this world that putting effort into something that's not going anywhere, what it does is, like, then it holds up the next thing from coming in. So that's for you to decide. If you want to still give this relationship time and you don't want to give up on it, then you can definitely do that. But, you know, if it's like fights and insecurities and you're not sure where things are, or you're not on the same page, it doesn't make a difference if you're soulmates or not. Like, it's, you know, that's for you to decide. I get to the point in my life where I was like, I'm tired of, like, where I felt like things didn't always have to be so fucking difficult, right? So I got to a point in my life where I walked away from anything that was just not working. Like, when I felt like I was putting in so much effort and I just couldn't get ground, that's it, I'm done. I don't care who you are. Like, life is too short. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you end up together. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make that decision. I spent 10 years off and on with someone because I believed that we were supposed to be together. And at the end of it, I was like, I couldn't have been more wrong. And I wasted 10 years. Like, it was maybe 8 years. But it was like the ups and the downs and the back and the forth, and me doing all the work and him not doing much and not being on the same page. And then finally, where I was like, you know what, I'm done. Like, that's it. I'm not doing this anymore. I am not doing this anymore. I love you as a person. I wish you the best, but I'm not doing this anymore. And of course, after that happened, then all the I love yous started coming through. Yeah, well, now I'm done. But for you, you have to make that decision. You know, when it's time to turn around and walk away. I can tell you that in my life, I should have walked away from so many people, places, and things faster than I did. I just had this conversation with my friend today when we were out walking. Friends from high school that treated me like shit that I continue to stay friends with. Why? Like, I don't need you. I don't trust you. Why do I have to be friends with you? I have to be nice to you? Fuck you. I don't need to be nice to you. Why was I friends with them? But you have to decide that. I can't decide that for you. You know, if you feel like you want to give it some more time, give it a little more time. See what happens. Mel, energy reading between P and KP. Oh God, tower. There's a tower here, and then there's sharp energy. I would say the energy between the two of them is not great right now. Fatal, does T have strong feelings for me? I would say he has feelings for you. I can't really tell you how strong they are. I don't know. I would say, I mean, he does have feelings for you. It seems like he does care for you, but I can't tell you how strong they are. I don't know. Miss Billy, reading for finances. You should have choices, cause for celebration, and a wish around finances. It does look like you should either be getting paid better or you have money coming in somehow. It could either be a raise or it could be a bonus of some type. Maybe it's a tax return. Finances seem to improve between now and the end of April. All right, that's it for me tonight. I am going to go to bed. Hopefully, I will be on tomorrow. Probably, I'm going to try to hopefully get on by 1. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, I'll get on at 1. All right, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to bed. I'm probably not going to go to bed, but I'm going to try to go to bed early. I'm also going to try to meditate right now for a few minutes. I have a hard time with meditation, but I feel like I need it. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.